Fernandes and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Yeah, man, what? Yeah. What's up? What do you need? You all right?
You get an intro to the show or what? Come on.
Carrie does that every week.
All right.
That's why you put it in.
I was waiting for you. I didn't know I could start.
Yeah, always, man. You're in charge, man.
Why am I in charge?
Because you push all the buttons.
That's true. I do push all the buttons.
There you go.
I do that.
That's the guy who's in charge. The guy who just sits in his room staring at a screen is not in charge.
No.
That guy's not in charge ever.
Will never be in charge of anything, ever.
No.
He's barely in charge of his own life.
Absolutely. Barely.
Barely. Just hanging on by a thread.
Oh, it's such a small thread, too.
Just a small thread. What the hell happened to my fucking VU meters? So,
you going in tonight?
I have plans to. I'm like not feeling well, so I'm debating on whether I'm going. But I'm probably gonna go.
Okay.
Probably gonna go.
Are you gonna come by here and we go together?
All depends on when I get out of here. I'll have to call you when I know when I can get out of here. But that's that. So this podcast is starting off riveting and boring. We're not talking about anything.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to clear up if you were going in tonight and you were making an excuse why you weren't.
No, yeah.
Let's talk
I'm
about
good at
stuff.
I'm big on excuses during the week when I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I know. You got to go to Pontillo's show. It's going to be a good show, so you're going. So that's cool.
Well, I want to go in the city. I want to do a spot, and then I want to get like a hummus and shit because I haven't got it in a while. Like
I know.
Mediterranean platter.
But they might not be open.
Oh, they're not open?
I mean, the kitchen was closed for like the past. I haven't been around there in a while, so it was closed for renovation. But when I went there, 3 weeks ago, it wasn't open yet.
Oh, and they don't do Mediterranean platters at the Olive Tree right now?
I don't think so. It's a limited menu, and I don't think that's on it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's depressing.
That's very sad.
But we'll be in that area, and we'll see. Hopefully it's back up and running.
Should be a nice night in the city. So.
Yeah, exactly. So what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, did you notice that influx of likes yesterday?
Well, it's because if you're posted anything to do with the current holiday, that really the algorithm just really threw anything with the holiday theme into news feeds.
No, I'm saying. Oh, so we had a holiday theme?
4th of July. Oh, likes for what? The podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I put out there for people to like the page. People that I.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about likes in general on Facebook, like on pictures and shit.
No.
On our podcast. No, yeah, I put out there for people to like the page, people that follow me.
Oh, okay. Because I was like getting like notifications. All these people like our page. I'm like, where the fuck are they coming from out of nowhere?
Well, I was doing it from my phone. They only give you so many people to ask from your phone.
Yeah, I know.
Like your computer, so I was trying to get more followers and shit. We like that.
Oh, we hit 500.
Yeah.
That's good.
If only those fan pages let people see what we post without paying, then maybe those fan pages would do something.
Yeah, no, yeah. Facebook set up this whole thing, and they say, hey, look, this could be a great platform, right? Don't you think? Yeah. Okay, pay to make it work.
I haven't checked the stats in a while, but what's cool is the podcasting service we use, they now offer, because I used to upload our episodes to YouTube myself by making a video. Now I can do it automatically from...
Oh, that's cool.
Like one button, boom, it's going everywhere.
Oh, nice.
So it's perfect.
So you can, one button, share it to the fan pages and Twitter and all that?
When I upload an episode, it goes to our 3 fan pages.
Okay.
And then from there... now we could do YouTube, and then from there I share it on my own page, because the fan page I keep it more generic, like Joe and Mike talk about this, but I can't have on my page Joe and Mike talk about this. I have to make it like me and Mike.
Yeah,
Or else people will
right.
be like, what the fuck? Fucking asshole. Like, even my fan page, I can allow the Joe and Mike, but my personal page, I can't be like, Joe and Mike talk about blah, 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 blah.
Join Joe and Mike as they speak.
Join Joe and Mike. That'd be funny if I posted all my ads for any of my shows like that. Joe will be here Thursday night. It's like I used to make fun of our friend Chris Johnston. I used to bust his balls because when he posts where he's at, he'll be like, Tierney's Tavern, Chris Johnston comedy. I'm like, is Chris Johnston there or just Chris Johnston comedy? The whole thing? The whole Chris Johnston's there? We know who you are. Just say, I'll be here. Yeah. You know your name?
We know you're not promoting somebody else's show.
Joe Fernandes at his grandpa's barbecue. Joe Fernandes eating pizza right now. Joe Fernandes will be performing. Joe, we know who you are. I should say Joe Fernandes, not you. I mean, yeah, it's just as weird as if my wife would say, like, I'm performing here next week instead of Joe is.
Right.
Who, you are? Yeah, I'm married to him, so he's kind of like me. Boo.
Where were you I mean, we did that thing Saturday. That was fun, man.
Oh, Escape the Room. We did Escape the Room. That was
Exit Strategy is the name of that one.
Exit Strategy, yeah. So where you have to like go into a room with a bunch of friends and then figure out clues and shit to get out. And I think we did pretty good.
I do. We did. I mean, I know we only had 28 seconds to spare.
We would have had a minute to spare, but we thought we got out and celebrated too early. Like we escaped. We did this whole escape the room thing, and then there's like a door in the back, and we thought we got out. We're all in the parking lot high-fiving each other. Like, we did it! And they're like, no, you didn't do it yet. You're not supposed to go out that door. Supposed to escape the door you came in, dumbos. This door just happens to be here.
I felt that going out. I'm like, I don't think this is the door we go on. There's a lock on the front door, and it just felt like no one was there to love us.
No, my wife's in there like, yo, dummies. What do you think? This whole game, this whole murder mystery thing they put, just sends you to the parking lot to your car?
Yeah, like, get out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. Just like when you go to any place, they send you to the gift shop and you're out. You're fucking...
Yeah.
I thought, but I think that blew like 30 seconds at least.
Oh, yeah, and throwing the ball to take that thing down, like that took for a while.
Yeah, they turned this a thing where you have to get clues into now you're like Indiana Jones at a carnival. It's like to get this key, you got to knock this trophy off this ledge, but there's only an opening about 6 inches by 4 inches to get the ball through.
Yeah, and the ball and the trophy is roughly about 12 feet away from you.
And I got it down, baby. I hit it.
It took us probably, 10 shots?
Well, because we realized eventually that you don't have to actually get your arm in the hole to get a throw.
Yeah.
You could throw from outside the hole, through the hole. We're all trying to dangle our arm through and, like, lose all momentum of our arm.
Yeah. We were just trying
let's just wrist it. Let's wrist it.
Yeah, we were trying to wrist shot 12 feet.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I'm too short. My arms are too skimpy to, like, get through this hole. So I got to go from, a little bit distance. And then fucking Nolan Ryan here. What can I say? I could knock that shit down.
I liked it
We'd
because
still be in the room if it wasn't for my arm. No, they let you out.
Of course, we would have been. There's a lot of parts that we would have been still at if it wasn't for somebody else's thing. That's what I liked about it the most. Like it seemed like everyone had something contributed a piece to the puzzle.
Everyone contributes, but the weird thing about it is like you could almost like people are working so fast, they're like, oh wait, okay, good, I got this clue. Then they run to the next thing, and it's like nobody, like some people don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you're like, oh, all right. Then people are off like doing some other thing, and then you're like, oh, they found the clue again. Then they're like, and then if you have people that are on a roll, you really can't contribute until they're stumped.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's very hard to work as a team if like 3 people are like getting clues and understanding it, where people that are behind really don't even get what the fuck's going on yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we had 8 people. I think it'd probably be best with like 4 to 6 people.
Yeah.
You think?
I didn't see. I mean,
I definitely no more than what we had. I
would say 6 because there's probably, I would say probably 2 at any given time, and our group wasn't really focused on it. Had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
There was always somebody out of the equation when we were doing it.
Everybody contributed something, I felt.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone had a part of something that we got stumped on.
I'd be curious, though, to try it like with 2 people or just like by yourself, see if you could figure it, just to see what you can do.
Yeah.
You know? But what was tough about that one is like, now like you get the clues, and then you have to like, sometimes you'll find like a number that unlocks a lock, and then whatever is in that case has a key. But there was a part where you had to find USB drives to plug them into a TV to watch a video to get more clues. Remember, like we dig up a USB drive at one of the clues.
Yeah.
If that was like my wife and my mother and like the few people in my life doing that, they would have been stumped right there. They're not technologically savvy.
Right.
Like, you have to go find the thing and plug it in and then hit the input to find, like, you know, to play the USB drive on the TV. I gotta think,
because we were a little more tech savvy, but I think you remember those little hints that were coming on the screen? They would have told them how to do it.
Right, but
they would have been like, okay, take that USB drive, go to that TV screen, plug it in.
No, I think they even did put the hints on there. But I'm talking about my wife now. Like, my wife will call me, like, I can't get the TV onto Netflix.
Right.
I'll be like, oh, you got to hit the button that says like
Netflix,
smart TV. There's no smart TV button. There is. No, there's not on this one. Are you holding the TV remote? Yeah, I'm holding the TV remote. Are you sure you got? Because we have 3 remotes. We have the surround sound, we have the cable, and we have the TV remote. No, I have the TV. What do you think I am? I have the TV remote. I'm like, well, it's on there. It's like, no, it's not on there. Oh, I don't know what you're talking. Okay, I have the surround sound remote. I'm like, all right, okay, put that aside. Get the TV remote. Put on the smart TVs. She goes through all the remotes. Then she'll be like, it's not there. Always at the moment I want to fucking throw myself off a building, she finds the button I'm talking about. It's not there. It's not there. It's right there. Where? It says smart button. There's no smart button right there. All right, go down from the top of the... I've talked her down from the top of the remote to the bottom. Let's start at the top. We got the on button, right? Okay. Got the input button. Okay. There's number pads, right? Right below the number pads. It's blue. It says smart. It's not there. How can it not be there? Are you... Yes. Oh, I just found it. Okay, of course you did, now that I slit my wrists. I'm saying that's what the guy would have been dealing with inside Escape the Room. Like, plug it in and hit the menu. There's no menu button. She'd be talking up to the webcam. There's no menu button. He'd be like, I don't know. All right. You'd see the clock countdown for the hour going faster to get her out of there. Like,
or just all the doors open. Yeah. You won.
You won. Amazing. Look at that. You said the secret word. What's the secret word? The secret word is it's not there. Secret word is I'm not there, and you win the whole thing. You're on a champion board. You want to go on the... Here, we're going to write your name on a dry erase board. You're champion. You said the secret thing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now get the fuck out of here. I know that sounds mean, but that's our company greeting. That's what we say. We figured nobody's doing that one. We don't want to be hacked, so
that's our signature.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it would have been fun I would get like 2 people to see if you can work together as a team, or by yourself to just try to see how smart you are.
By yourself would be tough.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was telling my daughter about it. So we walked in the room and everyone scattered like roaches, right?
Yeah, that's what we did wrong at first.
Yeah, and pulling clues out of everywhere. But
to a degree, though, we got some things by doing that.
No, yeah, but we found stuff that we were ahead of the game on it because we didn't know what to do with it, but we found it.
Right.
So we went through the room, we got all the shit together that was hidden, and then we figured out what each thing meant a little after you found it.
Right,
you know what I mean? So it's like dumping a puzzle box out. You have to have all the pieces.
Well, it's like we're sitting there, James has the playing cards, and my wife's reading the door trying to figure out the thing, and I'm like, all right, Let me go look for shit, man. Fucking find a key or some shit while they're.
I found the playing cards. I found the letters. Your wife and me figured out. Your wife figured out that the door and the letters matched.
Right. Yeah, that's what she figured out.
Yeah, she figured out the doors and the letters matched, and then we started to write it, and then he put the clue up. The letters could be used more than once.
Yeah.
So then we start to do. Then Kerry started to read off the numbers in like a sentence, like Edgar Allan, like that. And then Ritu was like, "I had that book," because she found that book earlier.
Yeah, because she was over on the bookcase.
So she already had that, and then we went to the page, and you saw the highlights, but then your wife figured out that it was like a math problem or something.
Some shit like that. But it was definitely fun.
It was definitely fun.
We're doing it. My mother-in-law wants to do it. We're going to do the one in Morristown sometime in the next few months.
What's the one in there?
It's like some like a Mayan tomb theme.
Okay.
Or some shit. I don't know. Probably like Indiana Jones type shit.
Nice.
You know?
Everybody I told Frank, I was like, would you be interested? He's like, fuck yeah, it sounds cool as hell.
Yeah. The shame is you can't do the same one twice. It's not like they change it up enough. Like that one we did is exactly what it is.
No, it should. Yeah. We could kill it. We'd probably do it right under a minute this time. I would say
under an hour. Yeah.
I would say right under an hour this time. We'd probably save an extra minute or two.
Yeah. I think two people would even be tough with that.
Dude, that fucking exercise room with
we had 8 people and we got with 30 seconds left to go.
Well, because think like you.
Yeah.
Too many kids. Too many cooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that exercise room. Yeah, we get out of a room with a bookcase and it puts us into another room where all just standing like, I don't know what's going on here.
That room was just...
There was no clues. It was like...
And that's what it looked like, an empty room of nothingness. But then, as we started, like, when I figured out that wall thing and the colored fucking lock, and then we opened that up, and then we found the magnifying glass, and I was like, go look at the picture that says dinner time and look at the clock. Yeah. That's how we got the other code.
Yeah, once you get one, it starts snowballing. It was getting both rooms. It was the original getting that first thing. It was the cards and the code. Then snowballs. Then we get to the new room. It's getting that first clue. Once you get that first one, then it all snowballs.
Right.
And then you get the shit, and then you run out the wrong door and celebrate. That's thinking you won. They must. I was like, they should have like video of every celebration out the wrong door. Like if they had a webcam, it'd just be like, people slow motion celebrating as losers. It's like, oh, are we the only ones that run out that back door? He's like, no, a lot of people run out that back door. I'm like, of course. Why don't you lock that?
We have 17 hours of footage of people running out that back door.
Or like put like, this ain't the door.
Yeah. Right. Or lock it.
Well, I guess if they did lock it, I opened it. I opened it from the inside. I thought I escaped.
Yeah, you moved the garbage can out of the way. You're like, we're out of here.
Yeah, they probably like, just put a garbage can. Nobody's going to move this.
Nobody's going to move that.
This dummy is.
But like I ran through, I was like, what about these things that are in here? We don't need any of these?
Well, the one door was like, you had to like really pull it. So we haphazardly pulled like, nah, nothing in there. Nothing in there, but this looks out. And this is called escape, so I think out there.
And then you guys, I'm unlocking the door, and you guys are like yelling the time. It's 17. I was like, fuck. It was like I couldn't. How come putting a key in a lock became so difficult?
Makes you all jittery, like, oh shit.
It was fun though.
No, it was a good time. I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, I want to do different ones. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Talk.
Mike is texting somebody. Probably Hollywood about career shit. You want to put him in a big $100 million spaceship movie. They need a comedian.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing. So, yes, I'm going to Aruba this week, and that's all I care about, man.
This Sunday, right?
This Sunday, I'm leaving for Aruba. Like, part of me, like, I'm just like, I'm already like in vacation mode, even though I have to direct a concert tomorrow night for the TV station. But I'm just like, I'm not. My head's not even in that. I'm like, I'm already on sand. Like my head has got my toes in the sand. I got frosty drink. You know.
How long you guys staying there for?
5 days.
Nice.
And I'm just my head is just there, man.
Did you practice all your gambling?
I've been playing 3-card poker on my phone.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I'll putz around at the casino a little bit.
Are you staying near a casino? Is it close by?
My hotel has a casino.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude. Right downstairs. Boom.
Are you on the beach? Or is your
right on the beach, bro.
Nice.
The Rio Antilles, Palm Beach in Aruba.
Oh, I thought you were telling me you just injured your Achilles tendon. I'm like, what's wrong?
No, Rio. It used to be a West End, and the Rio bought it.
I like the way that sounds better. The Rio.
I don't know if it's Ru or Rio. It's RIU. I don't know how to.
Ru. I think it's Ru.
It's Ru. I'm at the Ru.
I don't know, man. Dude, come on. We're two retards from Jersey.
Well, I'm staying in the adults one, but we could also use the non-adult one next door, too. I don't want
just saying that makes you sound like you're 12. We're staying in the adult one. We're staying in.
I just don't want children. Like, I don't want to around.
Well, I get it.
Like, you know?
So you're in the adult.
The adult only one, yeah.
Well, there's the word you left out was only. You made you made it sound like
we're at the adults table.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at the kids table. Yeah.
But so now in your it's all inclusive too, right?
All inclusive, yeah.
So you got how many restaurants to pick from?
There's an Italian one. There's a steakhouse. There's like an Asian fusion. There's some other fucking thing, and then there's like the buffet one. I think there's like 5 or 6 or some shit.
Is the other fucking thing?
There's a lot, but like I told her, I was like, I got the all inclusive. The 2 hotels I was looking at, one wasn't all inclusive.
Right.
The all inclusive was only $200 more for the whole week, like total.
Right.
So I was like, let's just go with it. We could go out to eat wherever we want.
Exactly. Worst case scenario.
It's just we have it. It's $200.
You'll probably eat a lot of lunch out there.
Breakfast buffets and shit. Waffles.
Yeah, you'll eat that. You might go out for dinner somewhere else, but you'll get your money in lunches.
Like if we're out shopping,
we're not going to
run back to the hotel just to get a free meal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's 24-hour room service. I'll just order chocolate cake when we get back.
You're going to make it up.
That's what me and my brother, we were in Cancun, and we're like, wow, you can order chocolate cake and filet mignon any time of the night? So, like, we got it every night just because we could. We were, like, rolling in at, like, 3 a.m. from the Coco Bongo in Cancun. We're all sweaty. We're like, 2 filet mignons, 2 chocolate cakes, and a fruit platter. Why not? Just every night. We're just, like, taking one bite of each, like, meat, cake,
good,
sleep. That was the weirdest hotel. We created a rainforest in our room. Like, we're sitting there, and I forget the name of the hotel we stayed at. I think it was called the Cancun Palace or some shit.
Right.
And, Cancun, it was just insanely hot. So I was smoking back then, and I go to open the sliding glass door because I didn't want to smoke around my brother because he didn't smoke.
Yeah.
And the air conditioning with the outside air.
Oh, yeah.
It put condensation over everything. Like, I'm in bed, like, there's droplets coming down from the ceiling. I'm like, is everybody like this? Like, I was like, I created a rainforest in here. It was like literally me and my brother, like, slipping and sliding on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like, you couldn't walk around with no shoes on.
Was Mexico muggy too, humid, or just
muggy, man?
Yeah,
real muggy. That's what's good. Like they say, Aruba is like dry heat. A lot of wind.
Okay.
A lot of wind because there's like it's a desert island, so there's like barely any trees to like block wind.
Yeah, right.
And it's like super windy. I don't know if that's the reason why there's wind. I just made that up with the lack of trees. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I'm like, why'd you just say that? Like trees are the only thing that blocks wind. Like the massive hotels we're staying in couldn't possibly block the wind. This island needs more trees. Like things, stuff just comes at you. You're like, where did I pull that from? It's just such a blatant nothing.
Yeah. I did that the other day with Frank. I said something, like, confidently, too. I just said it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know why I just said that. I don't have no point of reference for that information. It just came out of me. Why?
Sounds right.
It's
That's like, what was it? One time, Joe Conti. One time, like drop, like, you know, like when you say something so stupid, somebody like he like dropped his fork when we were eating. Like I said something so stupid that he was just like, he just drops his fork and stares at me. Because he goes, what was it? I was with him and Kenny Michaels, back when he was doing comedy, goes, I'm doing Catch a Rising Star up in Monticello. I was like, oh, is that far? He's like, no, it's not too far. I'm like, that sounds far. And he goes, what do you mean it sounds far? What does that even mean? I was like, because I've never heard of it. It sounds like it's got to be far. Monticello, New York. He's like, it's far? He's like, it's not far. I'm like, sounds far.
He didn't give you any increments of mileage or anything.
No, I just said it sounds far.
Just the name alone.
Monticello. Oof, it's got to be out there. I wish like I could have just freeze framed Joe Conti's face, like he just dropped his fork. Like, what do you mean? Like it sounds far?
He actually got mad at you.
He got mad. So he got mad at that stupid statement. It sounds far. What are you gonna do?
Nothing. You guys can do nothing.
I'm going to Aruba. That's what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
That's it.
How direct flight?
Yeah, direct flight. It's like 5 hours.
Okay.
And gambling, food. We're gonna do something. I'm taking these like dune buggy trip. Me and Kev are gonna be like some dune buggy to like go out to this thing called the natural pool, where like the ocean water kind of like hits these rocks and then fills up this like pool area.
Right.
But I had a weird nightmare that I got sucked in some weird fucking hole in there. So
you might not be doing that.
I don't know how much further I'm drifting from the side of the pool.
Yeah.
I may be just waiting on the side, like an above ground pool, like holding on the side. Like,
is it like just like rocks that surround like a hole, and it makes it like it just captures the water?
It captures, and it's a natural pool. People like you see people like on videos like jumping off the cliff into it. People snorkeling, and in my dreams, getting sucked through weird dinosaur tunnels.
Dinosaur tunnels. You should really make a movie of what goes on in that fucking head of yours. That would be a good movie. The dinosaur tunnels?
You know, like
people just
like where like the Kraken would live, because it looks like
with the what?
Where the Kraken would live. You know, the Kraken from what's that movie?
I don't know.
What's that movie with Pegasus and
Titans?
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
The Kraken comes up from like a fucking pool and shit.
Yeah.
It looks like where that would be. And I'm going to get sucked into the Kraken hole.
While everybody else is just throwing beach balls around and enjoying life, you're going to be sucked into a Kraken hole.
Maybe. You know, that's all that swim at your own risk shit.
That's
you know?
That's what they came. That's when they was. Some guy was like, "Yo, man, you know the Kraken lives below there. Well, put a sign
I know
up."
The Kraken don't live there, but I'm saying, what if like there could be a hole that you like? You know what I mean?
Joe, unfortunately, I don't know what you mean, but I understand you. I get you.
Or like, I have a weird vision of, because the water crashes and then fills the pool. Mm-hmm. I have a vision of a big wave coming, crashing, and then like pulling me back over the pool, like out into the ocean. So
you'll come over the rocks and you're gone.
I'm gone, like a big slingshot. You just see me like, whoa!
They probably have a sign for that too, Joe.
And then I hit my head on a rock.
And then you're dead.
And then my wife's upset. I don't want to do that to her, so.
So it's all about her.
It is all about. No, it's just a dream I had. I'm sure it's unrealistic that I'll go down the hole.
What do you mean you're sure it's unrealistic? It's unrealistic.
Listen. I don't believe there's a I only said dinosaur hole because I just wanted to give you a description of the size of the hole. Like, Like a dinosaur could be in there. Like that's how big the hole is. You know what I mean?
Right. I thought you were saying it's like a vortex of time.
No, not a vortex of time. Just saying.
Hole.
Like I'm just sitting there and like everyone's swimming and then I'm like whoa and I'm like getting sucked back and then like into a hole and now I'm drowning.
Yeah, I get it.
Or
man,
I'm in some cavern. They like I'm yelling help, 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 but because of the bend of the thing that I slid down, they can't hear me. All they hear is now. And they just think that's the natural sound of nature. Yet I'm down there with all these skeletons of people that got sucked in past, like
that's
Natalie Holloway and shit.
Is there other people down there?
Yeah, Natalie Holloway. I'm going to be down here with Natalie's corpse. I don't know, maybe. I don't want to be, because she ain't looking good these days. Probably. Imagine she was like in pristine condition. Like, holy shit, Natalie. I mean, we're not getting out of here.
And she's like, I got sucked into the dinosaur hole. I've been yelling up. Fucking Kraken has been coming in and out of here.
I feel like you're all over TV. I know you know that.
Can I get your autograph?
Like, so you've been down here a long time, right? A lot of fish? You eating a lot of fish? Be my girlfriend, maybe? I mean, pretty. I mean, where are we going?
You're not getting out of there.
Where are we going? My luck, though, even if there was a hot blonde living in the crevice that nobody can get out of, she's been lonely for 5 or 6 years. I get sucked down. Hot muscle man gets sucked down 3 seconds after me. And I'm lonely on a lily pad over in some Kraken cavern.
Third wheeling in the Kraken.
Yeah, I'm just cavern. Like, guys, it sounds nice having sex over there while I'm over here. I wouldn't mind joining in with that if you know, being... All right, I'll just keep it. I'll peel shrimp. Sorry, muscle man. I'll peel shrimp for tonight's dinner for you two lovebirds. Like, this is the worst almost death ever.
That's hilarious.
That must be purgatory.
It's funny though, it comes out of your mouth. I was how you'll say what's on your mind, and you could tell me, and I'm not going to go anywhere. You probably couldn't tell these thoughts to a lot of people,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, not. I don't think you could just sit across from normal people and talk.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I have to. I know I can't. That's why people leave my life. That's why my wife is so special.
Yeah.
It's like people used to hightail it out of here after these conversations. I know you know that.
If you were to leave right now, I would understand.
I tell her I'm with her this year together 10 years. I'm like, I'm shocked every morning I wake up and you're still here. It's a miracle because you're pretty. You don't need to be here.
You don't need this shit that's going on in me.
Yeah, if you had a weird half arm or something, I'd be like, stay. He helps me pick shit up. but
you're fully functional. All by herself.
Yeah.
She's fully functional. She doesn't need you at all.
Yeah, maybe she chooses to have me around.
Well, maybe that's like she's just taking care of you. Like she's like, you're like a project.
Yeah, I still don't let her know everything in my head. I mean, I still keep
it. That's good. Smart move.
You know what I mean? But she'll just, like the other day, what was it, yesterday we're at her mother's pool and I'm just sitting there and she starts laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? She's like, you're just like in the clouds, like staring, smiling, like I'm just wondering what the hell's going on in your head. You're just staring off into the distance with like a smile on your face. Like, what are you thinking about? I'm like, no, I'm nothing, man. Or sometimes she'll catch me like mouthing words to myself. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you're talking stuff out.
Talking stuff out, yeah. Do you ever get caught talking to yourself in your car, like by like other drivers?
Oh my God! Then I make it. I looked and because I always talk to myself and I talk out loud. It's very verbal.
Yeah.
And then like when I see people see me, then I kind of like try to like I'm involved in a conversation like in Bluetooth in the car.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, yeah, like try to make like extra movement, like I'm agreeing with something they said.
I yelled at myself in the rearview mirror one time and got caught. I was like yelling at myself for something. And then these people to the side of me are just staring at me. I just looked at them and I go, I'm sorry. I apologize to them for yelling at me. Fuck you guys. I don't know why I'm saying sorry to you.
Nuts.
Yeah, well, that was early recovery type of like really
Oh,
hating
yeah.
yourself. Like I don't yell at myself in the rearview mirror anymore. I mean, those days are over. Got my life together. It's been 20 years since I got high, so back then it was rough.
Yeah, now it's your rearview mirror is like begging you to fucking stop, like contemplating suicide. It's like he's like,
yeah. Dude,
you see that?
Yeah, early recovery. I don't know. I was just I was young and fucking not on drugs no more, so just like kind of a lunatic. I remember being
and now.
No, but like more of a lunatic. Like I've been so calm for like many years. Like
Right.
like being so pissed off that like I was with this girl for a summer and like I'm not even arguing with her. I'm just pissed off at life in general, and I just punch my windshield while I'm driving and shatter the whole thing. And she's like, "Can you take me home now?" I'm like, "Guess this relationship's over." Maybe should have held back a little bit till she was out of the car. Could have blamed it on something else, maybe. She's like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "You have to understand, sweetie. I didn't even know I did that until I saw your scared face."
Yeah.
And I'm just picturing her mind after me saying that, being like, "Yeah, that don't make me feel better." You didn't even know that you punched a windshield.
Yeah, I don't feel too safe around you.
Until you saw I was bothered by it. Like if she wasn't there, it would have been just like, humdy, let's keep driving.
Yeah.
I wonder who just spiderwebbed my window. But I thought that was like a legitimate, like, honey.
Like, oh, hon, babe, don't take that personal. I didn't even know I did that.
I didn't even know I did that. Come on. Let's go have sex.
You think if I would have thought that out, I would have did that? Come on.
Yeah, come on. Get naked. Like, let's do how we do. That makes me feel better. I don't punch things after that. Makes me happy. It's because I don't have any drugs no more. You know.
You get it.
When you're dating girls in early recovery that aren't in recovery, you try to like date Earth girls and you try to relate with them on some level, and they're just like, yeah. That's like pre-cell phone, like just the phone just never picks up.
Yeah.
Get those answer machine. Hey, just wondering if we had plans like 3 weeks ago. I guess this is over. I don't know. You haven't really said nothing, but I'm starting to feel it. Got my windshield fixed. I want to see if you want to go look at the stars or some shit. I don't know. Got 90 days clean. Feeling good. Sponsor said I can do
None
it.
of that matters to a regular person.
Oh, God. It's like you just keep digging holes. Just digging holes. Like all these milestones you think are important to you, they're like...
To the world, they don't give a fuck. That's why people in the program say, surround yourself with people in the program, because we're the only ones that can justify your sick fucking existence with a 30-day fucking key tag. You know what I'm saying? Like the rest of the world's like, what? Well, none of that matters.
I lost a job because of the key tags. I stopped wearing key tags. I was working at Manhattan Bagel. That was after I worked at the Better Bagel. And
Thanks for that.
no, I was trying to
Thanks for the resume clarification.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Not that it mattered which bagel place I was at.
None of us knew that.
Like, first I was the Better Bagel baker, and now I lost that job.
The listeners were like, was that before Better Bagel or after Better Bagel?
Like the listeners give a shit. Like you can just say bagel place, so to be specific.
It's just funny how you talk that out to us. I was after Better Bagel. No, I remember I was working with Chuck at Better Bagel. And then like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, but the Better Bagel was a funny story. Now that it got brought up. I told them, they're like, have you ever baked bagels? I'm like, yeah. remember coming home, my grandpa. I'm like, Grandpa, I got a job. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm the Better Bagel baker. He's like, you bake bagels? I was like, I do now. And,
how'd you figure it out?
Well, because I go in and they just show me their whole operation, so it doesn't take me long to figure shit out once you tell me. It's pretty easy to bake bagels once you...
Right. But I thought they were like, all right, go make a batch. You had to come.
Check this out. So the store's not even open yet. And they show me, how to like put it in this like hot water to like take them, make them wet, and then you put them on these 2x4s inside this rotating oven. So we bake a few batches of bagels, and I'm like, this is easy. And I literally learned how to bake bagels in like a fucking half hour. Right. So they thought, they're like, wow, this guy's pretty good. I'm like, I know. That's how easy it is to bake bagels. A guy that has no experience can just really do it.
Right.
And so now they have some more construction they're doing on the place.
Right.
So it's like, it's not opening for like 2 weeks. So we go in there. I have to be there at like 3 in the morning to start prepping bagels. Right. To like bake them for the fucking 6 o'clock opening. And I turn on the fucking oven. Now it's just me. The Better Bagel. Turn on the oven. Boil in the water. Open the oven door to put the first batch of bagels in. Right. And they had some weird heat sensing thing for the sprinklers above. I guess nobody knew. They must have been put in like last minute before all the sprinklers go off on me, dude. And I don't know if you ever seen the water that comes out of sprinklers. It's
like brown.
Black, man.
Yeah.
I'm just covered in black, and the alarm's going off, and the owner, and like there's no cell phone or nothing, you know what I mean? I don't even know the owner's number. You know what I mean? I'm just like sitting there. This fire department comes, the owner comes, I'm just like in like ankle high water covered in black, like, I don't know. He's like, what'd you do? I'm like, I just opened it. I got fired. Anyway.
From that?
Well, they didn't know. I mean, there was no job. They literally had to, like, I guess they didn't technically get fired. I never heard from them again.
Right.
So it's just kind of fired.
Yeah.
The place was closed because when that sprinkler goes off, it's like a foot of water.
Right.
So like everything was screwed up.
Wow.
So
you just kind of took that guy's career, like dreams, and just sunk him.
I didn't sink him. Whoever put in that fucking heat thing sunk him.
Did they ever talk to you about that? Like, just what happened? You're like, I don't know.
That night the fire department's like, well, they told, I didn't know that was there.
Right.
They told me that was there. I just opened the door and water's all over the place, and then I'm just sitting there, and then the fire department's like, why is that there? Who approved that?
And you're like, not me.
I'm like, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, why you put a thing that takes heat?
Right.
To set it off in a cooking place?
Yeah.
Our business is heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Should a flame have to hit that or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It was very weird. Anyway, not that great of a story, but I go to Manhattan Bagel. This is like down the road. Don't want to bake bagels no more because I don't want to wake up at 3 in the morning in my 20s.
Right.
Had one day as the Better Bagel baker, and, I realized it's not for me. Really didn't have a good experience. So I'm like, I'll just short order cook and do the register. That was my thing.
Right.
So I got my key tag. Says like, I think then it was like 60 days clean, maybe 90. Maybe it was 90 days clean. And I just have it out, and I think it was like the owner's kid was like, what's that key tag say? 90 days? I was like, 90 days, man. Yeah, I haven't smoked crack in 90 days. Done nothing. Never done nothing, dude. Nothing. No crack, no weed, no dust, no nothing. Nothing. I don't do any drugs. And but to me, because all I've been hanging around is people in recovery, giving them a rundown of what I'm not doing.
Amazing.
Was amazing to everybody, but they're like, huh? You're at a register? You're running our cash register? Because 90 days away for the general public is like, that's not that long.
9 minutes away.
It's like 9 minutes. If I'm even telling the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're still smoking crack to them.
Yeah, right. Like this key tag isn't like a truth symbol.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to. He's got the key tag. Couldn't have possibly been doing crack yesterday. Possibly.
Did they fire you?
it was very weird. Oh, listen, yes, but it was such a weird thing because it was like my time for smoke break. It was like dead a little bit. So I go out and back to smoke. I'm smoking. And as soon as I come in from a smoke break, what's a cigarette? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You know, if you're taking your time.
Right.
And I come in, the owner's like, where were you? I'm like, I was outside on my break. You told me I can go have a break. He's like, yeah, we had a line full of people and you were nowhere to be found. I'm like, I know, but you said I can go out. He's like, why don't you just get your stuff and get out of here? I was like, whoa, what happened? And he just fired me. And it was like literally a half hour after I talked to his son about my key tag.
Oh, wow, shocker.
And so I remember calling my sponsor, and I'm like, I think I learned what anonymity's for. I think now I know why they call it anonymous. Especially early on.
Yeah.
So I was like, I go, you mind if I take off key tags? I don't want to wear them no more. He's like, no, nobody makes you wear them, bro. It's not like you have to.
Yeah, it's not part of the requirement.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that no more.
Right.
Regular people don't seem to like.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's okay. Like, it's okay for them not to get it, the regular world.
And I think it's different these days. And that was in the 90s, but I think even today it's like...
It's a little more... I mean, with all those television shows about drugs and...
Way more accepted. I mean, it's like, they have like rallies and shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like, remember we used to be like church basements, like very private. Like, don't
right.
talk, no press, radio, or films, no nothing, don't tell anybody. Now there's like... It's all films. But not not like a film like me and you talked about writing stuff where it was like a fictionalized version. Like, these are like people like documentaries.
Right.
Like people saying like they're in recovery at this specific program. You're like, wow.
Right.
But that was my that was weird back then. I remember thinking like, wow, man, it made me feel like shit because I felt so good about it, being clean because I'm like in my 20s. I'm 20 years old. I'm getting my life back in order. And it was like, oh, I guess society don't give a fuck.
Nope.
They just don't.
They don't. And I think that's why they say in the beginning, hang around people who are like-minded, so like, at least you can, get a break from society saying you suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the rest of the shitty people in meetings all day long be like, you're doing pretty good to me. You know what I'm saying? Not smoking crack is pretty good feat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, regular size, I never really smoked crack. No one's giving me a key tag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just said no when it came to smoking crack.
Yeah, so, I listened to Nancy Reagan.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. And then you try and justify it. It's like, all right, we didn't go right to crack, but have you tried coke?
Yeah.
No? Well, then you can't even talk because nobody goes straight to crack. I mean, you got to try this, then that. So you shouldn't be proud that you didn't try crack because if you tried coke, you'd be like, wow, this is getting boring. Like, what do? Yeah, would you start off with beer? Yeah, now you're a whiskey drinker. Yeah, so it's like crack.
Yeah. I've said it because in our mind, it's still, I don't go to meetings, I'm not part of the program, but it's still in my mind, I forget how alarming and shocking when you tell someone, like, I smoke dust. Just say that.
Yeah, because some people never even seen it.
They don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like, you say cocaine or heroin, they've seen it on TV and movies.
Yeah.
They say, like, oh, I used to smoke angel dust. How? When? Like, every day.
Yeah.
From, 16 to 20. Yeah. Every day? Well, days we had it, yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't around, we didn't smoke it, but pretty much it was around.
If I didn't have it, I didn't smoke it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I mean, come on. Do I have to spell it out for you?
But when I say, you people, you just see there, it's not, and I say it like typical kid shit. When you were 14, you smoke dust, you pop a few pills, and you're like, no, that's not typical kid stuff, man. Why do you think that's typical kid stuff? And I'm like, it's typical in my neighborhood.
It's amazing the shit we did. That the average, you work, I work around normal people, and you start telling stories, and then when you be 15, you and your buddy have a couple broads you're banging next to each other. At 15, you're like, yeah, you didn't. Okay, I didn't know you didn't do that where you from. 15, I'm like maybe 16, but teenage shit.
Yeah. Teenage kid. You know what I'm saying? When you ever rob a car stereo, you break a window, right? You take a car stereo, you're like, no, You didn't just fuck around like kids just stealing like, no,
Remember
I don't get
What'd you do on Saturday night?
Yeah.
We didn't even have video games. What'd you do?
It's just amazing that we think it's so normal, but it's not really normal.
No. It's just, I'm 41, and like you still speak to people my age, and you're just like, what did you do? Oh, you went to college? I went to college too, but after that, but you never broke a nothing. You ever? Yeah. What? Okay.
Funny, just talking about speaking our minds and not realize. I went and fucked up, and I relapsed with White Castle. Right.
I saw that.
And I'm at the window, and the woman who's the black Haitian woman, older woman, like, you know, that Haitian accent, or like, you know, like that island accent. Mm-hmm. And she's telling me, she's like, just out of nowhere, as we're waiting for our food, she just comes to the window. She's like, he thought he was flying a plane. And I'm like, what? She's like, oh, did you hear this guy in Seattle? He thought he was flying a plane. He called 911. Mm-hmm. And he was on Ambient, called 911 and said that he crashed his plane. And she's like, yeah. She goes, he called 911. He was on Ambient. So could he get in trouble? I'm like, no, they know the side effects are bad dreams. Like Ambient side effects are weird dreams. And he called 911, said he crashed his plane. And the woman said, can you see the plane? She said, no. It's like, she goes, can you see the wings? It's like, no, I can't see anything. The wings are gone. Everything's gone. But he was dreaming. So I said, oh, that's crazy. I said, yeah, I've taken it. I take Ambient, and I've had a dream like 2 or 3 times where I beat a baby with a hammer in the head.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're my friend, and you said, wow. Imagine innocent Haitian lady behind the counter who I just told her I beat a baby in the head with a hammer from dreaming.
That's such a violent dream for you, especially.
Yeah.
I've seen you around babies. You get, like, retarded. Like, go.
I know.
Like, switch you. Hammer. Give me the hammer.
Woke up 3 times crying because I thought I heard a baby. All 3 times sleeping on Ambien. Beat a baby with a hammer.
That'd be funny. You, like, bring in your fucking prescription back to your doctor. You'd be like, I won't need these no more. Why? Because I'm constantly beating babies with hammers. What? Not in real life, but in my dream. I'm hoping. Just take these. It's better off you have them, unless you have the non-beating baby formula. Can I beat, like, grown-ups? If you can get me to beat grown-ups, I'm cool with that.
I'll be fine with that.
I can't be hammering babies.
No.
I mean, I believe I was asleep for this. I watched the news right after, like, Jesus Christ. Are you looking for a baby hammer killer? Yeah. You just, like, wake up, you're like, whoa, that was a dream. In Maywood, New Jersey, a couple babies been found with their hammer, with hammered heads.
Like, oh, no.
And Reese's peanut butter wrappers around them.
And an empty Dunkin' Donuts cup.
But anybody have any clues? Please call the hotline. Like Maywood, Reese's, Dunkin'?
Yeah, the hotline just lights up.
Yeah.
We're no sleuths, but if you go to Briarcliff Avenue, you may find the guy.
Yeah, it is. I only know one guy that eats that many Reese's and that much Dunks.
At 2 in the morning?
May take Ambien, so should we be afraid of him? Nah, he's a funny guy. He's
probably sleeping right now.
Probably sleeping right now, man. So hammering babies.
But
was it like a line of babies, or just like you grabbed one strange baby and started hitting it with a hammer?
It was 3 different incidences, like where I got into an argument with somebody, and then like the baby, in one of the incidents, the baby was like gonna give, like, was like aggressive, was like gonna be like a problem, was like, and then I hit it, and then realized it was a baby. And the baby was just, like, all 3 incidents, I cried and was rushing it to the hospital. But I told this woman, like, sharing funny stories. She doesn't know me.
Right.
So she tells me the funny story about a guy in Seattle and then I share my story about beating babies. And this poor Haitian woman was like, "Oh, okay, let me get your food."
She's doing some weird Haitian voodoo behind the fucking counter.
She was like, you could just tell she was like, "What?"
She's like, "Great."
I had to strike up a conversation with this.
So you're at fucking White Castle, right? So they're probably like, "Oh, finally a normal guy." Yeah. Finally. We had real baby killers here yesterday.
You just dream about being killed? Oh, I can handle that.
I had an off day here. How was work today, honey? Actually, some normal people for a change. Really? Guy came in, said he beats babies on Ambient. Can't get days like that every day.
That's hilarious.
That White Castle is good, man.
It's been like, it had to be close to almost 2 years that I've not had it.
Yeah, I'd say, Joe Conti's wedding was the last time I had it.
What?
The last time I had it was Joe Conti's wedding.
Which was in May.
Yeah. That was the last time I had White Castles, and it didn't make me want to kill myself, which... There goes my my scientific theory that I had that White Castle gives me mild suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, but you were at a wedding, so that counter...
Yeah, maybe because I was happy seeing friends. I wasn't alone in my car wanting to go into oncoming traffic.
Correct. Half naked.
Yeah, I wasn't naked.
Just saying.
Carrie would probably leave me then, just show up like coming out of my car naked with just White Castle boxes falling. I don't know what's going on. She'd be like, I do, and I'm out.
All right, there's the straw.
Yeah, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. My husband showed up naked with White Castles all over his body. He had a couple stuck to his head, a little checker mark, fucking domino, beef patties.
Dude, it was so bad. Like, my body... I woke up at 5:45 in the morning to take a shit. Who wakes up to take a dump? Who wakes up?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not Thanksgiving.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a weird statement right there alone.
No, I mean...
It's not Thanksgiving. And everyone's all right with that statement?
No, like Thanksgiving or like a weird buffet you go to. Because you mix shit you never thought you'd mix.
Yeah,
like
but
on
even
a normal
then,
dinner, you're not going to be like at a buffet, you're like, yeah, I'll have some roast beef and Jell-O. And sushi rolls? Of course. You better be shitting in the middle of the night or you're probably going to die.
Yeah, but I could see shitting by midnight, getting it all out of you. But who goes to bed and wakes up at fucking 5:45 and has to take a dump? Like, wakes up not having to pee, having to poop. Like, what?
Well, that's your body being like, yo, this can't sit in the colon, bro. It's starting to leach into your other organs. Gotta get this shit out. You're either going to shit your pants or just tapping you like, yo.
Time to move this party.
You should be happy your body woke you up. You didn't shit yourself. White Castle shit yourself. That's a bad day, Mike. It's a bad day. That's one of those ones you probably wouldn't even talk about on stage. You'd be like, I can't get that personal, man. I know I'm a biographical comic, but I can't talk about July 2nd, man. I can't talk about July 2nd, 2016, man. I did a White Castle shit in my pants in my house, and I'm 45. I was my sponsor. I'm Ambient.
Check out my Days Mike Evany live. I gotta get out of here.
2016 sucks. First I'm beating babies in my dreams. Now I'm shitting my pants. I just wanted to be a comedian, man. Just a few more gigs and I wouldn't have to buy White Castle.
That's the truth. That was so tough. That was, my body was just like, nah, I can't believe we just did this. I couldn't even get them all in. It was just
all fast food does that for me now. Like Justin sometimes wants Wendy's, but he gets like fries and like a 4-piece nugget.
Yeah.
And he's I'm like, what do you're like a monster dude. Like, why?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll get something. So I just got like a cheeseburger with fries one day, and it just ruined my whole night. Like, I started getting a headache.
Wendy's never does.
Any fast food I've tried just gives me I don't feel the same.
Well, McDonald's, my whole body seizes up. All my muscles. If I eat McDonald's, everything seizes up on me. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
My whole body just reacts. I was real quick. I did the homeless dude who shoved the shit in the lady's pants.
Yeah.
I talked about it on stage Friday. I was like, that's a bad. You're having a bad day when someone else shits your pants. This was the joke,
right?
But I was like, if you're in a you're a couple, like when you're a couple, you come home, both of you had a bad day, like, oh my God, I had a horrible day, and you're like, babe, I had a horrible day, but tell your horrible day first. Go ahead, let me hear your horrible day, and then I'll tell you my horrible day. That guy that night fucked up. He let her tell her story, and she was like, oh, okay, yeah. A homeless guy shoved shit in my pants. And he was like, all right, well, yeah, my day wasn't that bad. I was just going to do the traffic thing. Like, I was going to tell you about the traffic, but you're cool. Like, that guy loses every battle now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
In 6 months from now, he's going to like, bad. Jimmy, an accountant, the shit in my pants. Remember the homeless guy put shit in my pants? Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind. Oh, you're right. That's pretty bad.
Oh, see, I'd probably blink 3 times and die, right? Like on the fucking street if somebody threw a bag of shit in my pants.
Can you just imagine some guy grabs your pants, shoves shit down them, and then it breaks open, and you got shit all running down somebody else's shit.
Can you vomit to death? Because that's what happened to me. Big Joe lost every ounce of water in his body.
I think you could vomit to death.
That would be me. I'd have to justify relapsing one more time. Like I know I've been 20 years clean, but a man just shoved a bag of shit on me.
Yeah, I don't
like a homeless man. I got touched by homeless man shit, like a whole bag of it. Can I get 1 weekend of partying?
Yeah, I think you're allowed.
Oh, I don't even think I could get over that. That's like
that's what we were saying.
We need support group meetings.
Yeah, me and Frank were like if you're a husband and wife, you're like, huh, no, you're right. You're the shit. That's right. Like, I had ball cancer, but I got over that. People get over cancer. I mean, that's just something that happens. But I don't know if anybody gets over shit in their pants.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing. I never heard that before. So that's you're on your own on that one. That's like, there's nobody who's
you can't relate with anybody with that.
No.
Yeah. Some guy shares with me, I got cancer, and some other guy, cancer, schmancer, Jimmy got thrown shit in his pants by another homeless guy. And you see the guy with cancer, like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't no chemo for that. Ain't no chemo for memory. You're like praying for Alzheimer's. You're like, can I just please forget this? I don't want to know who I am anymore. Imagine those ambient nightmares to be like, what happened? Oh my God, I was in a bag of shit and someone shoved in somebody's mouth and I was beating a baby in it.
I gotta think ambient dreams were not even that bad.
Yeah, I would take
beating a baby with a ball peen hammer versus shit in my pants. Yeah, it's unfortunate for the baby, but I don't want shit in my pants.
You don't want your own shit in your pants. You don't want someone else's shit in your pants. I don't want any. I actually don't want no one's shit really in any room I'm in. If we're talking,
if I get to choose,
if we're gonna get down to honesty here, I prefer you shit whatever room I'm not in.
Yeah.
I'm not even a big fan of walking into a room where someone just shit.
Yeah.
Like the proper way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even like to go to the room that's meant to shit and smell someone else's shit.
I don't even say I go into a public bathroom and somebody's shitting, and I'm peeing, and I hear them getting done. You never seen somebody wash their hands so fast to get out. I don't want to lock eyes with someone to just shit.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been witness to a crime.
Are you uncomfortable for you or them?
I'm uncomfortable for me. Well, if I'm shitting, I can't have anybody in there when I leave.
No, I can't have anybody in there while I'm shitting.
You ever sit there and people just keep coming in? You're like, I'm never getting out of here.
No, I can't shit in public places.
Oh, I mean, I don't like to, but sometimes you have to. But if I'm sitting there and someone's in there, I got to wait for them to go, and then I hear them leave. And then if I hear somebody enter, I got to just fucking hang out.
See, I can't shit if there's no lock on the door. Nah, I can't do that. And even if there's a lock on the door, my psycho brain is like, it's going to fail. The lock's going to fail. They're going to walk in here and just see me shitting in the toilet here.
Just put your foot up against it.
No, it's one of those pull where you pull the door. If there's a pull door, with your foot up against it, does nothing. You don't.
Oh, you have bathroom doors that pull outward?
Yeah, think
Don't
about
they push in?
I'm talking about like I think at what do you call it yesterday, Thursday, Paisanos. I think there's one bathroom opens up the other, like you open it.
Oh yeah, opens out. That's right. Yeah, that's bad design.
Yeah,
got to go in to give the guy a fighting chance.
So like I locked it and I'm like staring at the door. So I had to go to the bathroom Thursday and I never have to go in public. Staring at the knob, sweating like. Please don't turn.
Well, Paisanos is the worst because it's a multi-person bathroom. Like, men and women can go in the same.
I know.
So, like, if you're leaving after you just took one, and there's a lot of beautiful women that eat there and go to those shows, be like, I'm so sorry.
I had to poop so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't hold it. And then I'm, like, listening, and no one's coming to the door. No one's, like, pulling on the door. I was in there, I bet you 15 minutes in that bathroom. And no, it was during your set, so you were doing well. Because no one even went to the bathroom during your set. Because I was in there and no one came to the door. But then as soon as I came out, a woman walked into the little vestibule, and there's two choices she can make. She can go in the one that I just dropped a disaster, or in the one that should smell like heaven. So I stood in front of the door that I just dropped a disaster and pointed her to the other door. Like, here you go. That one's open.
Yeah, you don't want this.
You don't want this.
You don't want this. It's going to ruin your week.
Yeah.
Possibly a month.
And it went right. Oh, it was horrible.
Dude, let me tell you. Dude, that night was the most fun night I ever had on stage in recent memory.
Yeah, you had a good time. Yeah, I watched you. Man.
It was the most fun. I was just like so connected with that crowd. I feel like I didn't even let up. I just was like going. It was just, I was like, man, I wish it could just always be like this, where it's like everyone's having a good time.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
I'm having a good time. Paisanos even, like, I guess was filming from a cell phone. They posted an Instagram video of me on stage.
I seen you like squatting down, walking around.
One of my bits. That was like one of my first bits I did that night about being in the bathroom without my phone.
Oh yeah.
And but it was just cool, man. It was just. Oh, you're just like, you just almost don't even want to go on stage anymore. You're like, it's never going to be good like this again.
And you haven't gone on stage. No,
I did a sold-out show the following night, which was still really good, but not. I mean, I was featured, so I only did 30 minutes, and I was like on the floor. It wasn't like no stage, so it was fun, but not as fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna go do a spot in the city tonight for like 8 people and really have no fun.
It's 4th of July week.
Nah, there might be people there.
Probably will be.
Whatever. I'm still trying to put together a tight. I still want to I'm still trying to do like a city set. I'm not going to treat it like an open mic. I still want to do like those jokes I've been doing in the city to try and make this tight set that I could do in the city. You know.
Right.
Like part of me was like, oh, let's try that story that you've been trying with the storytelling. But I'm like, that's not the place to do it.
No.
That's not the place. It's not the environment to do it in. It's just I'm just saying. To me, that's a waste of going to the city.
And you have 10 minutes, right, roughly?
I think 8 or 10. So it's like.
So you're going to be like, you want to get jokes in, man.
Yeah.
Work on your set that has a lot. Like get like jokes. If you can get like, you're going to work out. Work on jokes. Like jokes.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to go work on that story at other places because like in the fall I'm going to be doing a storytelling show at QED in Queens.
Okay.
And I don't have a date yet, but they're going to get me in the fall, one of the fall shows. So I said I want to try and work on that story for that.
Okay.
Drive to Queens and bomb, you know?
Yeah. You're frozen.
Yeah, you're not frozen.
Did
you see the Gaffigan show this week?
It.
So it was about alternative comedy. It was so funny.
Really?
Oh, my dude.
I'll watch it. Have you seen that show Roadies yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. But it was funny. It's not giving anything away. It's not like punchlines. It's still funny, but like how like crazy the alt rooms are because he goes like he wants to be like he didn't make some list, some comics. Comics
like top
list.
10,
So
like, yeah.
going around asking. She's like, well, you don't really go to the alt rooms. He's like, I'm at Union Hall. She's like, that's a top alt room. You don't go to like the alt rooms. And he goes to this one that's like in some guy's house. It's Pete Davidson actually plays the guy running it.
Okay.
And it's like in some guy's house, and like in the middle of the room, there's like a guy on a swing. And he gets brought up, and then he goes, and then he does some time. They don't show you like his whole set, but it's just like people like, you know, like in like fucking look like lumberjacks, like all the alternative hipster looking people. And then he gets done, and Pete Davidson's character's like, good set. He's like, thanks. Even though like you knew it didn't really go well. He's like, do you want to do our other room? He's like, yeah, sure. And it's like in the bathroom. And he's in there. There's just a microphone in front of a mirror. And he's like, all right. Then he looks, and then the bathroom tub opens, and there's 3 like hipster kids like in there watching him. He's performing for them in the bathtub. And I was explaining to my wife, I'm like, no, these like if you do these off rooms in the city, they're like at laundry mats or like someone's living room or some weird. They'll put a show anywhere.
Yeah. But, and they try to be really like crazy and creative, like.
But that's the stuff that I don't remember to tell you, but you'll die laughing when you see the alt girl on stage. Her joke, right. You're like, like nailed it.
Really
nailed it, like with like what they are, you know?
Yeah.
Or like this girl, like he does a show at QED, some alt show at QED.
Right.
She comes off and he's like getting nothing. It's like kids in the crowd, and he's just getting nothing. He's doing regular stand up, like Gaffigan stand up, about like he's like, you know, like his joke, like with avocados, I just throw them in the garbage at the supermarket instead of at home, you know. Like, and then this girl goes, "Oh, good set. I did feel the urge to laugh at one of your jokes, but I didn't want." What would she say? Like, I didn't want you to impose your will on me. You know, like those, like the weird way, like these millennials speak about, like, like he got brought up at QED as your next comedian identifies as a man. I was dying, man. I'm like, it was so funny, dude. That show is so good.
He is good, and Michael Ian Black is good. They're all good. The wife
Michael
is good.
Ian Black in that is so funny, man.
Yeah,
he is like really. But
did you watch any of the new Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll yet? I didn't. I
just watched. There's only been one. I saw the first one.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. Definitely good. I finally finished season 3 of Orange is the New Black, so I'm gonna start season 4.
Nice.
Finally got
it's a good season, man.
Yeah, because season 3 was a little. Like I saw the way season 3 ended with like all the inmates coming in, all the new ones. So I'm guessing that's going to be like a big part of the storyline.
Yeah, and it becomes. You know what? There was one girl on my Facebook. She put something about what's up with Orange is the New Black this season. Too deep and like whatever, serious or something.
Looks like Piper's like getting rough in there.
Yeah, it becomes you'll see, but it is.
Don't give me too much.
It is no, I'm not going to give you anything, but it is more jail-like. It seems like, and it is more serious. There's a lot of like mental illness stuff going on. Like it is more serious.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's still funny because I like all the characters. That's the whole thing. Like we watch these shows and people don't like all the way they're headed or something, but I like the characters.
Right.
So the characters are all I care about. Like I like the people. So I like watching the people. It's like that show House of Lies. Might not have taken off, but I loved each character so much that everything they said made me laugh. I enjoyed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like this show Roadies, I'm trying to get, like it's only 2 episodes so far, but like I'm starting like just, it's only the 2nd episode, starting to see some of the characters and what they're about. And I kind of like, I like that guy. I like what she's about. I like this.
Right.
Let's see 3 or 4 episodes where I really like who they are. Mm-hmm. And if I like the characters, I don't give a fuck where the story goes. I just want to see the characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Oh, it's a little too deep. Okay. Oh, that got crazy. Why they do that? I don't give a fuck why they did it. I like when that person talks on screen.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Mad Men. A lot of people didn't like it, and I loved it because of the characters. That's like people didn't like Vinyl, and I loved Vinyl. I loved the characters on Vinyl. I loved Ray Romano's character. I loved Bobby Cannavale's character. I just...
Yeah.
Like, I think, some people were just always, like... I don't know. They're waiting for like insane shit to happen. And
like the show Newsroom. I know you didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it because it was. I
didn't like the way they talked.
Speechy,
Very
right?
speechy, yeah.
But I liked the characters, like 3 or 4 of the characters, and their interactions off the movie, off the news scene. I liked it. I liked it. So I liked the people. You know what I'm saying? If I like the people, I'm in. If I don't like if I'm not interested in the people themselves, I'm like, I don't care.
There's some new HBO series I can't wait to see called The Night Of. It's only just like a one-off series. It looks like some guys like being held for murder or something.
Yeah.
Looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
You know who's following me on Twitter? Well, just thought to follow me. Remember the movie Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Remember the ugly old nurse, but she looked hot as fuck? Remember the girl
so long.
She worked in the hospital and she was smoking hot, but her reality, because he couldn't see, he saw smoking hot, but she was an old, ugly-ass broad.
Let me Google her right now. Shallow Hal nurse. Oh, the young version of her?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
That girl. Not the old lady.
Sasha Knopf?
Sasha, yes.
She's following you on Twitter?
Yep.
Nice.
And retweeted 2 of my jokes.
What is she in now?
I don't think she's a photographer, I think, now. She's
following Jersey comedians on Twitter?
I think
she's from Valley Stream, New York.
Yeah, exactly. She's my age now, too.
Let's look at her IMDb. Let's see what she's in.
She doesn't have a ton of followers on Facebook, on Twitter. But I don't care. She's verified.
Yeah. She's working.
Yeah. I think she's also a photographer now, too.
Ah, okay.
You have to go?
No, a little bit.
You working? No, you're leaving soon, right?
No, I have some things I have to do. That's why I'll have to get back to you as far as whether I can swing by and get you or not, or if I have to meet you in the city.
All right, well, let me know.
Let's do some plugs. You know, we had some questions that a listener wanted to answer.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
What we'll do is maybe later this week we'll do another podcast that we could release when I'm away.
Okay.
For next week, so we'll answer her questions.
You want to do that?
We'll do one, yeah, because I can't do any more today. So
okay.
We'll do a second podcast maybe like in a day or two. Bang out another one, and then I'll release that next week with the listener questions.
Okay, perfect.
And hey, if any of you listeners listen to this one within the next couple of days, we're in July 5th right now. If you listen to it sometime before this weekend, send us some questions if you want answered. Some people send us some questions about stand-up, or it could be anything. We don't just like to talk about stand-up. We got some weird-ass life question you want us to debate, even if you want to be anonymous with it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right, absolutely.
Just we won't out you on who said it.
Right.
So there's that. So I actually, other than... This won't even be up tonight, but you don't want to come see me work out at Greenwich Village Comedy Club anyway. I'm just,
Right. You're done, though. Then you're done.
Then I'm done till July. My next gig is July 17th. Actually, no, that's wrong. Yes, July 17th, Tierney's Tavern. I'll be headlining that show. And then Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club, July 20th and 22nd. I'll be there. Just featuring, though, so... I'll be headlining there in August. I prefer you come to my headline shows at Uncle Vinny's in August instead of me featuring in July. So if you want to see me headline, come to Tierney's July 17th in Montclair, New Jersey, or go to Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club August. I believe it's, 17 and 18. I'll be headlining, so I could use some help selling some tickets for that.
Nice. I will be at Park Casino tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I think, right outside of Philly, right? Parks Casino?
Yeah.
I'll be there tomorrow night, headlining there. And then Friday, I just got Dangerfields. I'll be at, the 8 o'clock show and the 10 o'clock show.
Nice. Weekend at Dangerfields. Have you done that yet?
I've done it once. I never am around, so I never give him avails. But now that I'm off Friday, I did that. And then what's next week? Next week, I'm in Newton Theater on a Friday, and someplace else on a Saturday. I don't forget where it's at.
With Kathleen Madigan?
No. Newton Theater is me. I don't know who else. It's like
Oh,
they
like
do
the
like
Manhattan Comedy Nights?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Nice. I'll be in Aruba, posting some Instagram photos and shit.
Good.
I'll be Snapchatting. Maybe. I don't know. I got to get my plan from my phone
data?
company. Yeah, it's not that great, man. It's like $40, and it's like 100 talk minutes and like
2 gigs. It's like not good.
Yeah, I don't even think it's gigs. I don't even think they give you gigs. It's like megabytes.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, it's like 100 megabytes of
data.
Yeah. I mean, but I'll have my hotel Wi-Fi, so you'll at least be Snapchatted from my hotel Wi-Fi.
Nice. All right, good.
Maybe. If you follow me, Snapchat, JF75. It's basically more my dog and me.
That it is.
Sometimes some pictures it shows, but that's about it. But thanks for listening, everybody. Please rate the show on iTunes, comment. That helps us move up in the charts. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I know, like my cousin said, she listens at my website or on the Facebook link. But, yeah, you can listen to that, but we prefer you to go to iTunes and subscribe, or subscribe on, like, Stitcher Radio.
Yeah, just subscribe. Even if that's not how you listen to it, just subscribe.
Yeah, just go to your home computer, hit subscribe on iTunes, and listen however you listen. But we need those iTunes subscribers. So go to joefernandez.net. You can get the link there, see all my dates. You can go to MikeGaffneyLive.com, get the link there to subscribe and see all his dates. And you guys have been listening to All in Our Heads.